Welcome to SRTV Network. I'm Jay Weezy. We're back tonight, Sunday night. Got some dirt action coming up to you from a TDR, Total Domination Raceway. So check them out on Facebook. If you're watching on the YouTube side, all the links and the stuff's in the description. If you're watching on Facebook, hey, look them up. Total Domination Raceway. We're going to be running a little bit different here tonight than usually. This is a brand new league on SRTV Network. A lot of brand new faces out there. As we take a look at some of the cars. So they're going to be running different. They're going to have modified, street stocks, and pro late models. Alright, I'm back. So, we're here at Knoxville Raceway, Iowa. Knoxville, Iowa. Very, very nice racetrack here. Let's see if we can go over what's going to happen tonight. They're doing a driver's meeting right now. They're about to start their hot lap qualifiers. They're going to throw some cars on the track. It's a nice league over here, and hey man, they got some good sponsors too. Check them out. Hanover Record Service, Domino Printing, Eichstead, and the Hub Sim Racing giveaways. You can get a lot of great stuff from those guys. Check them out on Facebook. They got Eva 1 graphics and Trash Panda out there too. Don't have a logo for those guys yet, but we'll get you one soon. Appreciate y'all for hanging in there. So we're getting set. These guys are just getting ready. We come in a little early. They're gonna run street stocks. Let me give you a rundown on what's going on with the street stocks. EJ Jones has won 3 in a row. Greg Tuberville, he's right behind him, nipping at his heels. So, hey man, EJ's got to start in the back in that street stock race because he's got those 3 wins in a row. There's a $5 bounty on Leo Pena's head, so that's pretty cool. Leo Pena running pro late models, or no, he's running the UMP modified. So if he can pull off a win tonight, he'll win $5. If somebody else wins, they win $5. So Lil Pena's been putting a smack down on there. They got a bounty on him. It's pretty cool, I think. We're going to have some heat races coming up here at 7:30. So just hang tight. And I tell you what we'll do. We'll get somebody up in the booth here with me. And if you didn't know, it's Jay Weezy up here. And tonight I'm going to run this by myself. Hope you don't mind. Let's see if we can get a word in with Tyler. If I know how to do this. Let's see. Tyler. Oh, here we go. There we go. Tyler, this is Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth. You got a copy? Tyler, you got a copy? This is Jay Weezy.
Yes, booth. Hey, this is Tyler Blankenship. Yeah, hey.
Hey, man. What's going on, buddy? Got a few people out there interested in what's going on tonight. If you want to give them a rundown. Hey, man, yeah, appreciate you for having us on board over here with the Total Domination Raceway. Y'all got a lot of great stuff getting ready to go down tonight.
Yeah, we couldn't be happier to have SRTV Network here broadcasting the race. It'll be our first broadcast, so there'll be a few hiccups along the way, but seems like we've been doing real well working with you and you working with our staff, so we're really excited about it. But yeah, we got a pretty good show for you here tonight. Our running order tonight's going to be the UMP modifieds and the prolates with the street stocks. Getting ready to go out on the track now for our hot lap qualifying laps. Got some good names out there tonight. I know we got a bounty right now on Leo Pena. He won 4 consecutive races. Last week he started in the back of the feature, come all the way to the front and won it. So we put a $5 bounty on him. So some of the guys are going to be looking for him to try to take that money home. EJ Jones with 3 consecutive wins in the street stock division. He'll be starting in the back of the feature. See what he does with that.
Got a lot of great stuff going on here. Street stocks, modifieds, and pro late models. And I think we're going to have a blast. It's a little bit different on this side. We're going to do it all here in the practice session, I believe. So pay no attention to that ticker up top. That's going to show you the fastest lap, by the way, if you're interested in that. I'm going to try to keep you up on all the information. Who's winning, who's leading, all that good stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man, I'm going to jump back up here at the press box, get the show under the way for everybody. Of course, none of this would be possible without our drivers and our good sponsors. Talking about some of our sponsors earlier, we want to definitely throw a shout out to them. And,
hey man, yeah, for sure, you got to. You know, if it wasn't for them and you guys, it wouldn't be nothing. And all our viewers, of course. So if you're out there watching, man, we really appreciate that.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to jump up in the press box and let you take over the show, man. Good luck, good job.
Hey man, thanks for coming up, and we'll see you here in a minute.
Alrighty, man.
You heard him. It's about to go down. We're about to get dirty over here at TDR at Knoxville. We're coming up with some qualifying here. They're going to do some qualifying. Looks like the modifieds are out there. Let's take a better look. See what we got out there on the track. Cut the music, they said. Right now you're looking at the number 33 car, Rodney Brown. He's out there. Looks like the 51 of Justin. Get some information up on the board for you there. That's Justin Gledhill. He's out there running him some laps. Got a good looking car, and you know, a lot of these cars are painted by their sponsor over here. It's Even One Graphics. Check them out. 51 car, Justin Gledhill. Who's out there? Let's see. The 33 of Rodney Brown. The 47 of Blake Brown. Or the 74, I apologize. 74 is out there. Let's jump in the car with Blake Brown. You see right down there on the bottom, they got a berm down there. Sometimes you can get caught up with that left front up on there, and it'll upset that car as he's sliding up through there. He's 76 miles, 77 miles an hour. Comes off the corner, 109. Taps the wall just a little bit there. Threw down a 19.606. It's looking good. Rodney Brown threw down a 19.685. An eye on this car here, the number 33. Right now, Blake Brown's fastest with that 606. Chase Wascom, he's 19.869 right there. He's just now got out on the track. We also got that 51 car running him some laps out there. So Blake Brown holding down the top of the charts right now. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday night. I know the race just finished out there, so a lot of people's just moving over from that. Kevin Harvick laid the smackdown one more time. I caught the tail end of it there while I was having some dinner here. Blake Brown, he threw down a 19.507. They get 5 laps of practice here in this modified, and actually in all these cars here. The one to watch out for is going to be EJ. He's won 3 in a row. He's got that. He's 35 points ahead of Greg Tuberville, so Greg Tuberville not far behind. We just finished up that round of qualifying. That was Blake Brown, Rodney Brown, top of the charts right now. Blake laid down a 19.457. It's his fastest lap. It was the last lap just now that he threw down, so he snuck a quick one in there before he got finished there on his 5th lap. Rodney Brown, he threw down a 5.64, so he's not right far behind. Let's see if they can hold down that top spot. So we're gonna get set for another group of drivers. Right now we got the 444, Chase Howard out there. But right now, Leo Pena. Watch out for this guy. I'll tell you that right now. He's got that $5 bounty on his head, and he's gonna be trying to get that. He's gonna have to start in the back tonight in his race. So good luck to him. The number 16 Pep Boys, UMP modified here at Knoxville Raceway. We're down a 19.485 on his first lap there. He's right up against that berm there. He's running around the bottom. I have a feeling they're going to move up a little bit here. Later on, the track starts to get a little bit more wear on it. As he comes barreling off of turn 4 here across the start-finish line right here. We're down to 3:38. That's going to do it. It's going to put him at the top of the charts. So he takes over that top spot. He's got 2 more laps to lay down a whopper. We keep an eye on that 420 car, Eric Elmore. He's so far his fastest lap is a 7:36. So he's in the 5th place right now. We also got Derek DeBray out there with a 4:30. He threw down a 4:30 last lap, or his fastest lap. His last lap was not quite as fast. Still a 4 though, a 4:78. Chase Howard, 444 car. His last lap was a 7:09. That was his fastest lap. It's going to put him 5th in the board. Take a look at the top 5 right here. So far, Leo Pena, Derek DeBray. Hopefully I'm saying these names right. Chase Howard, or Blake Brown in 3rd. Rodney Brown in 4th. Chase Howard in 5th. That's going to round out the top 5 right now. They get 5 laps to go around this track as fast as they can. These UMP modifieds and them street stocks. This was one of my favorite cars to run. It's going to be my favorite race of the evening here, the street stocks and the late models. I can't quite get a handle on these UMP modifieds yet. And there's a lot of fast guys out there on iRacing. If you're out there watching and you ain't got iRacing, check it out, man. If you're interested in dirt or road racing or NASCAR, hey, you like that NASCAR stuff, check them out, as we got another group getting ready to come out. Chuck Carter's one of them in that 02 car. Also the number 7 of Michael Heileman. Ryan Bronson's also out there as well. Take a look at this track here from the sky cam. Pretty cool looking track. Love this track. It's one of my favorites over here on iRacing. All right, they're stepping it up. They're starting their qualifying. The green flag is out for those guys. The 91 of Tyson Pankow right there, making his rounds. He gets 5 laps to lay down a hot one. So let's see what he can do. Brett, hold on now. Let me think of how to pronounce it. Brett. I don't want to get beat up, man, but You can tell those late models are a lot faster. Brett, there he is. Number 72 of Brett Wasness. Hopefully I said it right. Hey, man, it happens. It's like the modifieds are a little bit faster. They're running 18s. And right now the 14 of David Galloway right there, he's on the top of the charts. He's got an 18.341. Tyson Pankow right behind him with an 18.465. The number 72 of Brett, he's right there at number 72. He's got an 18.489. Chuck Carter, 18.675. And Kyle Bethel with an 18.751. Let's take a look at Kyle here in that number 5. He's got a, look like a nice paint job on there. Get a closer look there for you. He ran an 18.776 on that last lap. His fastest is a 7.51, as you can see down at the bottom of your screen there. David Galloway, he's the fastest so far. Let's jump in the car with him. He's got 5 laps, and he's been out there. I believe this is his last lap. Yeah, he gets that right front right up on that berm there. They're all the way down there on the bottom as close as they can get to it. Pedal to the metal, no lifting until it's over. Look like he made a mistake. You gotta make, if you make a mistake, you're gonna have to lift off that gas pedal. That's just part of it. Just like any kind of race car. All right, give you a rundown. David Galloway Jr. still on the top of the chart. Brett Wasness in the 72, running second. He's a 10th off. There's a 10th separating them. We got a lot of cars out there tonight. We're doing street stocks, modifieds, and late models. Man, what a race. This is the pro late model, as you can see. Those guys just now finished up their qualifying laps. We're gonna get set to throw out some more cars out there. The race admin is in control. I think they got 3 or 4 of those guys down there working their butt off. So hey man, hats off to you guys over here at Total Domination Raceway. And if you're just now tuning in, check them out. TDR, Total Domination Raceway. They're on Facebook. They're in the league sessions there on iRacing. Check them out. There's in the YouTube side's got all that information in there if you'd like to just look at, if you click on the links and all that good stuff. And if you're out there in Facebook, I'm not watching the Facebook chat. There's a lot of chat that goes on out there. I don't keep up with that. You want to give a shout out or something, holler at it. I'm on YouTube. I'm looking at that. Right now you're looking at the number 30 of Tasman Smith. He ain't the only one out there. We got Ryan Couch, the 167 car. We also got Michael Heileman. Heileman, hopefully I'm saying these names right. Don't kill me, guys. Hey, it's my first time over here with the TDR guys, and I tell you what, they do it a lot different than any other league that I've ever had a broadcast for, so hats off to them. They got their stuff together over here, and there's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes. So I'd like to give them a shout out, man, and all the viewers for sure. Appreciate you guys. Taking a look at that number 7 car, ran an 18.9. Last lap, fastest is an 18.7. Ryan Couch is in the 7th spot right now with an 18.541. Good looking 167 car, blue and white, not my favorite colors. Not gonna hate on him, no. Number 30 at Tasman Smith. So far he's in 5th in his division, which is the modified, or the late models. 18.520, his fastest lap. So we got another set going out. It's the 555 of Matt LeBlanc. He ain't going by himself. As you see, they're lining them street stocks up down there on pit row. Take a look at pit row here. They're getting ready to get it on in the street stocks. This is one of my favorites. So you see, you got that number 83 car. He's up front right now, and these admins are down there calling these guys to the line. And I've seen that name before. It's a familiar face, familiar name, however you want to say it. TJ McGuire, the number 83, the 42, on his way out. That's Glenn Irwin. See, we got the 23 of Jim Franks out there, the 19 as well. Willie Brown in the 19. It's like the 34 right behind him. I could be wrong. They're making some moves out there in these street stocks. Let's jump in and see what it's like in a street stock here at Knoxville Raceway with the TDR Racing League. Total Domination Raceway. Check them out. In the meantime, I will be quiet. That all-white number 86 looking good. You know, I'm a big fan of that 86. If anybody knows me, they know that's my number there, the number 86. So I'm going to be pulling for Derek, for sure. I'm not going to try to butcher his name. Not yet. Might give it a try here in a little bit, though. Appreciate everybody out there. We're just doing some qualifying over here on SRTV Network right now. I'm the host with the most, Jay Weezy. I'm up here by myself, taking over all this action coming to you. Hey man, these guys got some t-shirts too. $20, get you a t-shirt. You know what? I tell you what, you can get a t-shirt, a custom t-shirt. You want a custom t-shirt however you want? Get you one like this. Get you a t-shirt like that. Hit them up, man. They'll hook you up. That'd be your car, your name, your number, all that good stuff on there, man. Get you a t-shirt. They got a lot of great stuff going on over here. As usual, Justin Pruitt and the boys is about to go out. We got a lot of cars headed out on the track now. Justin Pruitt, Greg Turbeville. All right, we're going to keep an eye on this guy here. He's the one to watch out for. The number 20. So remember that. That street stock. Greg Turbeville. I ain't going to give away all the secrets, but we'll definitely take a look at him, make some laps around here. But we're going to keep an eye on these guys' times. Right now, it looks like the late models are the fastest out of the three. UMPs right behind them. About a second difference between those two cars here. Sounds so smooth, don't it? Oh, he gets up on the berm there. Causes his car to get upset just a little bit. Last lap was a 23.269. His fastest was a 22.913. But right now, that number 26 car, he's up on the top of the charts for the street stocks with a 22.813 is his fastest. Right behind him is EJ. And like I said, EJ's won 3 in a row. So he's going to be the one to watch out for. He's got to start in the back, so he's definitely got a lot of work ahead of him. These cars are so quiet, man. I don't understand. Let's get in the cockpit. All right, we got another set out there. Let's see what we got out there right now. Oh, they're headed out. Okay. Right now, the street stocks as is Peyton Bright, the number 26 car. He's on the top of the charts right now. And I'm trying to... Whoa. What's that all about? Oh, I know. Look at that pit road down there. It's where you don't want to be during the race. So it looks like the modifieds are headed back out on the track. Look like the 444 Chase Howard. The 74 up front, that's Blake Brown. And the, well, he just let the 16 Leo Pena by. So Leo's gonna go up front. So we're doing heat race. This is heat race number 1. Running a little bit behind there, but hey man, that's just part of it. Got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on right here, and they got a lot of people putting in a lot of hard work, and hopefully it's paying off for you guys out there watching. And thanks to you, as always. We listen to those cars, man. They rumble. They sound really good. UMP Modified is a great car. Got that big filter, air filter sticking out the top. Pretty cool looking car, man. Take a look at them here. Leo Pena starting up front right there in that number 16. He's got the 117 of Derek Dubray. The 74 behind him, that's Blake Brown. Number 23, or the 33, second row outside. Rodney Brown, the 444 of Chase Howard. They're getting set to go green. Be 8 laps here for the heat race. Green flags out. Leo Pena hangs on to that lead. The 117 of Derek makes a little bit of contact. Well, not his fault. I'm not claiming blame here, but Leo done checked out on him. The 33 stuck down on the bottom. That's Rodney Brown. Finally gets in, and a little bit of action. That's going to cause the caution flag to come out here. So let's go back and see what happened to him. That would be Eric Elmore there. 33 slings it on in there. 420 and the 33 make a little contact. I don't see a lot of damage coming out of that. So, wow, the 13 couldn't hit the brakes hard enough. It ain't his fault. That's Gerald Miller in the 13. If you're looking, and if there's any of his fans out there, so we go back live because they're getting set to go around one more time and go green. If you got any family members out there racing, man, hey, good luck to them. Hopefully they do very, very well here tonight. Looks like Leo Pena still holding it down up front. Still got the 117 on his outside. It's pretty much just like they started there. Got the 15 in the mix of Chase Wascom, the 51, Justin Gledhill. Green. 8 laps. I believe they did. I don't know if they're going to count that second lap. So we might be on lap 2. We might be on lap 3. The 15 goes around coming through the corner. That's Chase. He's got to get it back together. Keep it going. Go back up front. Leo Pena coming off of the turn 4 heading into 1. Slideways through 1 and 2 to 33. Chasing him, Rodney Brown. 117 and Derek Gray right behind. These two right here battling it out for that top spot here as we're coming to lap 4, I believe. Keep an eye on all 4 of these guys here. The 74 down on the bottom on the inside. That's Blake Brown inside Derek Debray. Blake Brown pulling the slider on the bottom, trying to get up in front of the 117. Derek clears him finally. He's got time to chase down Rodney Brown. Rodney Brown's in that 74 car. Leo Pena done checked out on him. He's opening up a gap there. As they come through turns 3 and 4, they go across the start-finish line one more time here. I believe that's 5. Let's see. So we're coming to 2 to go here. See Derek all over the number 74 car, Blake Brown. Let's keep an eye on those guys there. Leo Pena gets a good run coming off of 4 there. Oh no, Derek, or Blake, who the heck is that? Derek, yeah. Derek causes a little bit of shake up there. A little tap from the 420 trying to get him back on track here. But we definitely got to go back up front because the 33 car, Rodney Brown, trying to chase down Leo Pena. Leo Pena's laying down some laps. Last lap was a 19.452. Let's see what the number 33 of Rodney Brown, he laid down a 583 and a 443, so they're both wicked fast over here at Knoxville Raceway, and they're looking good. So there's your top 3 right now in this heat race as he comes across the line. I believe that was the last lap. If not, there's only 1 to go. They're still hard in it. That's gonna do it. All right, there's your winner, the number 16 car of Leo Pena. Second place is the 33 car Rodney Brown. Third place, the number 74 of Blake Brown. Right behind him, we got the 444 car of Chase Howard. Chase Howard's, he finished 4th. The 117, Derek Debray dropped back to 5th. The 420 car coming in 6th there, it's Eric Elmore. We're getting set for another group here. They're pulling out on the track. It's going to be a late model race right here. This is one of my favorites here. So let's see what they got. They're the fastest cars on the track here as we're watching them leave pit road. The number 7 headed out. Kyle Bethel out there in that number 5 car. We also got Tyson Pankow, the number 91 car. The 167 of Ryan Karch. So we'll give you a rundown of this starting order in just 1 second here as soon as they get it all sorted out. But right now the 14's up front. That's David Galloway Jr. The number 72 on his outside, that's Brett Brett Wasness. 91 car, Tyson Pancal on his outside in row 2 there at 02 of Chuck Carter. 3rd row inside. Believe that's the 167 of Ryan Couch. I'm not for sure. We still got a car headed up. The number 6 car is Ryan Bronson. Number 5, Kyle Bethel. Got a lot of great looking cars here as they're getting set to run 8 laps this next heat race here around Knoxville Raceway. The 167 of Ryan Couch, blue and white there. The 14 and the 72 looking good there. Look like we got the 30 car out there. Find out that's Tasman Smith. He's going to drop to the back. David Galloway Jr. on the outside, the 72 of Brett Wasness, the 91. Tyson Pancal, the 02 on his outside, that's Chuck Carter. They're getting set to go green. That was your top 4 there. We've already went through the field. So pick your guys. Hey man, one of these guys is gonna win. And when I pick them, I usually pick them by the color of their car and their car number. So if it was me, I'd be going for that 2nd row outside there. That 02 car, Chuck Carter. It's a good looking car, and I'm a fan of red and black. Everybody knows that. The 86 was out there. I don't care what color it is. I'm picking that 86 for sure. They're going to make their way around. They're coming into 3 now, and then they're going to go green flag here. We're going to run 8 laps. Total Domination Raceway League here on iRacing. Check them out. Listen to the sounds of these cars. And green's out. Not a bad start there. They're side by side through 1 and 2. They single file out there on the backstretch. Look like the 167 Ryan Couch and that blue and white late model there dives it on in there, managed to slide up right in front of Chuck Carter. Chuck Carter moves to the high side. He's up on that cushion. He's up there by the wall there. He's losing a little bit of track position. David Galloway Jr. leading them around for lap number 2. This heat race. Pro late models here, as you see. The line he's running is right above that little groove there. Maybe a car lane away from that berm, it looks like. 72's not far behind. See, David Galloway ran a 18.6 that lap. 72, he ran an 18.6 as well. He was just a little bit faster there, so don't know if he's got enough time to make up the distance. But right now, he's looking a little bit faster there, but the fastest car on the track was Tyson. I think he had the fastest lap last lap there. Let's see who it is this lap. Brett. The number 72 car had the fastest lap that lap as we crossed the line for lap number 4. So we're halfway through this race. And if I'm wrong on the lap numbers, just don't hold me to it. Could be wrong here, but David Galloway looking good up front as he's led every lap so far. Number 72, not far behind. Don't think he's got what it takes right now. That gap is a little bit bigger than he would like it to be, and he only got 8 laps to do it. So unless the 14 makes a mistake, David Galloway gonna pull this one off. that's going to call that one. And I think I was off a little bit on the laps there, so I apologize if you're counting out there. Man, I don't see how you're doing it. The 14 of David Galloway, the 72 is Brett Wasness. He finished second. The 91 in third, that's Tyson Pankow. 30 car in fourth. Tasman Smith, fifth, is the 167 of Ryan Cow. Sixth is the number 6. Imagine that. Ryan Bronson. Seventh goes to the 5 car of Kyle Bethel. Eighth, the 02 of Chuck Carter. The 7, Michael Heileman. So I picked the 02. Hey, man, you know, it's racing. That's going to do it for this heat race. So we're going to run a street stock heat race here next. So hang on to your shorts. And if you're out there watching, man, hey, we thank you a lot. You're watching the TDR, Total Domination Raceway series here, the iRacing League over here at Knoxville. So take a look at these street stocks as they're coming down off pit road here. It's let's see who it's where's the street stocks? It's here they are. The 87 car, it's Landon Heidi. All right, the 26 car is going to lead them off of pit road. Peyton Bright, that number 26 car right there. Let's get a closer look here. The 26. He's got that number 20 on his outside. That's Greg Tuberville. They got to watch out for him. The 86, that's definitely my pick for this race. Derek Fickenhauer. The 07 on his outside of Justin Pruitt. Third row inside. It's the number 42 car. Glenn Irwin. We also got the 00 of Michael Whitlock and the 87, I believe, is out there riding around a little bit. Landon Heidi. So they're going to come around here and then they're going to go zoom into 1 and 2 side by side. This is going to be one of the best, I believe, as far as the racing goes here. So green flag's getting set to come out. Greg Tuberville definitely got a shot at this. It's green. They called that off. Nope, they're still going. All right. Wow. I think they called it off. No, these cars are just quiet, man. Is that real? It's so quiet for it. They got exhaust on these things here. We got the 26 up front. That's Peyton Bright. Followed by Greg Tuberville in the 20 car. The 86 running third right now. Derek Fickenhauer. He's got some pressure coming up from behind here. Better watch out. He's looking to the inside. Let's take a better, closer look. The 07 there, Justin Pruitt. Well, these cars are awfully quiet compared to them modifieds and them late models, man, but they're a whole lot of fun, and they're not as quiet as you may think. You can hear them right there inside the car riding along with Justin Pruitt here. Sounds so smooth though when you get up here. Still leading them around. Number 20 running in second. '26 starting to increase that gap. Peyton Bright pulling away a little bit there from Greg Tuberville. The 86 running third, Derek Fickenhauer. Let's see if we can get a fastest lap here. Goes to the number 1 with the fastest lap that lap. 07 car, Justin Pruitt. He's running 4th right now. He's got the 42 behind him running 5th. That's Glenn Irwin. We got Peyton Bright coming off the corner as he crosses the start-finish line. The 20 gets into the wall. That's Greg Tuberville. Now keep in mind, Greg Tuberville is only 35 points behind EJ Jones, which we haven't seen out there yet, I don't think. But EJ's here. He's the 84 car. They're going to cross the line one more time, and you see the gap between 1st and 2nd there, the 20 car. Greg Tuberville's got 86 looking in. He's closing in on the back end of him. Can't believe how quiet these cars are. What is really going on? We're going to have to keep an eye on this battle between Greg and that number 20 car and the 86 there, Peyton Bright. All right, I'm back. I apologize for that. That's going to end it. The number 26 brought that one home. Peyton Bright led every lap there as Greg Tuberville right behind him and finished in 2nd. The 86 finished 3rd there. That's Derek Feckenheier, the 07 car. Justin Pruitt, 4th, the 42 car. Greg Irwin, he finished 5th. The 00, he came in 6th. That's Michael Whitlock. And the 07, or the 87, sorry about that. The 87 of Landon Heidi. Alright, so we're moving on up quick here. We got another group of street stocks here headed out. And this is going to be the one EJ's in, I guarantee you that. So watch out for him. Let's take a look at EJ here. What in the world? Yeah, something ain't right. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that as soon as we take this intermission coming up here at 8:15. It's probably gonna be about 5 minutes after that because we're running a little behind the 84 car. It's only gonna be a 5-minute intermission, by the way, so if you're out there watching, just hang tight. The intermission comes up after all these heat races. Give these drivers to go get them a hot dog, use the bathroom, whatever they gotta do. The number 84 of EJ Jones starting up front. Looks like the 23 is going to be on this outside. Jim Franks, the 17 of Chad Bird. 2nd row inside. And the green flag pops out there. Sends them into turn 1 there. The 34 on the outside in that 2nd row. Fighting down on the bottom there. Trying to look to the inside there. The 23 of Jim Franks. The 84. Couldn't quite pull it off. That's EJ Jones, so keep an eye on those guys. They're battling in the back there. Chad Bird, the number 17 car, got his hands full, but let's go back up front because EJ's putting the pressure all over the back end there. That 23 gets him out of the groove, slides right up underneath him, takes over that top spot. So now EJ Jones leading them around here. Let's see if that 23 can pay him back for that. That was an excellent pass. Got him up out of his groove. Slid right underneath him there. The 23 up on the high side. The 84 down on the bottom there. And they ain't gone nowhere yet. They got the 34 moving in. That's Field Miller. And the number 34 car is running 3rd. You see the 23 start to close the distance. Pull up on the back end of him here. Come off of the turn here. out there getting dirty there. The 84 hanging on to that top spot, but he ain't doing it easy because Jim Franks is putting the pressure on him in that 23 car. 23's trying to make something happen. He moves up. He's running a different line than EJ. EJ's closer to the bottom. Let's see which one pays off as they come through 3 and 4. 8 laps here, and I believe they're running down on laps. I don't know how many we got left, but it's probably about 2. Either way, let's take a look in the 17. Chad Bird, the 83, TJ McGuire, the 555 of Matt LeBlanc there rounds out the field, but we're going to keep an eye on these guys because EJ Jones still leading them around. He took over that top spot from the number 23 of Jim Franks, and he hasn't looked back yet, but Jim Franks ain't giving up. He's all in the back window there of that 84 car. Running in third very quietly, Field Miller there. As they cross the line to make another lap, head off into turn 1. That's going to end it. They took the checker flag that time by, I believe. Maybe not. I think it's the last lap. '23 starting to move in and close the distance there over the 84. 23 moves way up the track, but I believe that's going to put an end to it. The winner of that heat race is EJ Jones in the 84 car there. Second goes to Jim Franks in the 23. Third, the 34 car, Field Miller, followed by the 17 of Chad Bird, the 83, TJ McGuire, and the 555 of Matt LeBlanc here. So, whoops. All right, what we got next? Looks like we're finishing up with the heat races. Let's keep the schedule moving here. They're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. If y'all only knew, it's very, very difficult to keep track of all this good stuff. But hey, man, if you're out there watching, we appreciate you checking us out over here at SRTV Network. You're watching the Total Domination Raceway here at Knoxville Speedway. They're running late models, they're running modifieds, and they're running street stocks. Believe that. You just seen a street stock race there as he took that one home.
Got a
right
copy
now
in the press or in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, T4, how's it going?
Having a really good time down here in the pits. How are you doing?
Hey, man, we're up here watching this action, man, and hey, it's a little hard to keep up with the laps, but we're definitely keeping up with the races, man. We got some people out there watching for sure. Hey, man, we're in intermission right now, so what'd you think about the heat?
Hey, we're having an absolute ball. You're seeing some of the best racing you're going to find on iRacing. The street stock division, we got such big names, great drivers up there. You've seen 2 wide, 3 wide. You're just going to see all kinds of competition in that class. Really good night to be watching here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm excited. You know, like I said, I've never been a part of anything like this. So to see it happen and to be here to witness it all myself here up in the booth, man, hey, I appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey, we're glad to have you. Like I said there, you had EJ Jones there in the second heat, putting on a hell of a run there. Jim Franks giving him everything he had. But you got to keep in mind that EJ Jones going to be starting on the tail end of the feature because he's got 3 consecutive wins. He's going to have a lot of work cut out for him coming up there against Greg Tuberville, and just the street stock class has just got so much competition, man. The action is there. Yeah,
and Greg Tuberville, he's only 35 points behind EJ, man, and you know, so that's always going to be a good race between those 2 guys. They're both fast as always, and you know, Leo Pena, he's going to be another guy to look out for. He's got that $5 bounty on his head, man. But hey, let's talk a little bit about them T-shirts y'all got over here at TDR.
Oh yeah, we got some T-shirts right now. The Season 1 TDR T-shirt, $20 delivered straight to your door. It's going to be available after week 8. We got 3 more weeks in the season left. We're taking orders now. And once we find out who our points championship winners is going to be, those cars is actually the ones going to be on that season T-shirt. So it's really going to be something memorable for our drivers. It's going to give them a little bit more reason to come back for season 2 to try to get on them points and win and get their picture on that shirt. Also got the individual design T-shirt. That T-shirt's $20 also, delivered straight to your door. It's got a design of the individual driver. Say you're a Leo Pina fan, you're an EJ Jones fan, you're gonna be able to get one of their personalized T-shirts delivered straight to your door for $20. The order forms on the Facebook and in the Discord, so check it out.
Yeah, man, that's some pretty cool stuff. I was looking at those designs, man. Y'all do a great job. I mean, come on now. You ain't gonna get a better shirt than that for $20. You can't beat it. I'm interested for sure. I'm gonna be checking it out myself.
Absolutely. That's like I said, we can't do it without our sponsors. Domino Printing's been great about working with us for making these T-shirts, getting those out to those guys. And then, of course, a lot of the cars you see on the track tonight's been to Evil One Graphics. Jim Reeves, he's been making a few wraps for the cars. Got some pretty cars out there he designed.
Absolutely, man. And hey, man, I heard you got a 50-50 raffle going on.
We do. We're getting ready to draw that here after intermission. We got National Anthem coming up, our 50-50 drawing. Somebody's going to take home some money tonight.
Hey, sounds good. So, hey, man, they're getting set. They're doing their little intermission, getting their hot dogs and something to drink. Then we're going to do some feature lap racing here. It's going to be 20 or 30 laps in each division here. The UMP modifies, the Pro Late models, and the street stocks. So, hey, stay tuned, because coming right up, it's going to be exciting. Yeah. Don't miss out. And, hey, man, we're talking to Tyler, the race admin over here. And y'all do a lot of hard work, man, and people don't know how much work it takes to do all the things that y'all do, man. So, hey, man, for me, myself, thank you for all you do, man. You make all this stuff fun for all these guys.
Hey, we appreciate it. We're going, like I said, we're going to take a 6-minute intermission. We'll be back about 10 minutes after the hour. You definitely want to give a shout out to the guys up in the press box. We got Jason Salter with Trash Panda Graphics, Jim Rivas with Evil One Graphics, Eric Burgess, Domino from Domino Printing, and of course you got Eric Eichstead Productions. Some great guys to work with. Makes my job easier. Glad to have them. Really great team up here in the press box.
Yeah, man, y'all got a great crew, man. Y'all doing a great job, so keep up the good work, man. And hey, you got a lot of fans out there, so take care of them. Them are what make all this possible. If it wasn't for you guys out there watching, so we do it for you, and we do it for all the drivers, man. And the main thing is to have fun. So keep having fun and keep getting dirty.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it. I'm gonna get back down there. Just remember, like our page, share the video, get our name out there.
Yep. Hey, man, thanks for coming up here and talking to me for a minute, Tyler. Hey, so look, check it out. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you got all the links in the description below. If you're watching on Facebook, hey, just do a search for Total Domination Racing. They got their own page. And check them out, man. They got a lot of great sponsors like Hanover Record Service, which is the record that's going to come out and pull them cars back to the pits if they have some problems. Domino Printing, Eichstead Productions, and the Hub sim racing giveaways, man. And if you ain't heard of the Hub, you better check out the Hub, because they give away some great stuff. If you're into sim racing and any of that stuff, check them out. You can't beat it. I mean, come on now, get some free stuff. Who don't like free stuff, right? So we're in the middle of a intermission here, and we're about to resume racing here in probably 1 minute or so. I'm going to throw a quick splash screen up, man. Check us out here on these channels. And I'll be right back in just a second. All right, I apologize. I'm back. I was getting some cameras and stuff sorted out there, and you know, I had my mic muted, and I didn't know that. Hey, it happens. I said a lot of great things, man, but we got a triple header coming right at you. We got the street stocks, the modifieds, and the late models coming up. Got 3 feature races. We got a triple header coming right at you, so a lot of action going to go on here tonight with the Total Domination Racing League over here at iRacing, man. And hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. So you came at the right time. We just finished up with heat races and all that good stuff here, and we got some cars about to pull out on the track. So hang tight just a second, and we'll have some action going on. To give y'all a quick rundown what's going on, EJ Jones has won 3 in a row, man. He's got a 35-point lead in the street stock division over Greg Tuberville, man. And Greg Tuberville's got his hands full, so he's going to have to put the move on EJ and try to make it happen tonight. Our first race of the night, I believe, is going to be the UMP Modifieds, but if I'm wrong, hey, please forgive me. We got 20 laps coming up in the street stocks, 30 in the prolates and the UMP Modifieds. Tonight is a double points night, so it's double points for these guys. They're going to have some fun getting them double points too. Leo Pena got a $5 bounty on his head. If he wins, he wins $5 for winning. If he gets beat by somebody, whoever wins is going to get that $5. So you know Leo wants that $5. He's got his a lot of work cut out for him, though. He's got a lot of great guys over here, so check them out, man. They get them t-shirts away. Like I said, they got some good t-shirts. The TDR shirts, man, are good. If you don't like the TDR shirts, hey, get you a custom shirt, man. Pick a shirt. What kind of shirt you want? Get you a custom shirt over there. They got a lot of great sponsors, and you know the graphics guys over there are awesome. TDR, Hanover Record Service, you know they got some great sponsors, like I said. Domino Printing, Eichstead Productions, and the Hub Racing giveaways. They also got a couple other ones, man. Evil One Graphics, which does a lot of the great graphics. They put a lot of paint jobs on for these guys. So check out Evil One Graphics, and Trash Panda shows their support over here. Alright, the intermission time is almost ended, and we're about to get dirty. Yeah, 10-4. Go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, we just got done for intermission. Did you get us national anthem up there? Did we miss that tonight? We just actually drew our 50-50, so we want to announce our winner. Pulling it up now, we had 20 tickets sold tonight, 20 people, and the winner was number 19. Number 19, that slot was EJ Jones. EJ Jones takes home $10 tonight.
EJ Jones, he's a lucky man, I tell you that. EJ Jones won him a heat race. Now he just won $10 or $5 on the 50-50 raffle, or is it 10?
50,
yeah,
50.
That's right.
He got $10. Now he's gonna start in the back of the feature, and let's see what he does.
Hey man, well good luck to EJ, man, and congratulations on your $10 win there. $10 can go a long way, man, and I take $10 every chance I get. You better believe that. Like I said, they got a lot of great things going on over here, man. EJ just won $10 with the 50-50 raffle. I wish I had $10. I want to win a raffle. I want to win. How do I get in? I didn't know. I should have said something earlier. Dang on it. Alright. Well, I'm over it. The Modifieds is about to pull out on the track, so we're about to cut this. Cut it out there. We're about to get dirty over here on SRTV Network with the Total Domination Raceway iRacing League over here on iRacing. The 50-50 raffle. You better believe I'm going to be in that one next week. Win me $10. Dang on it. Look at these cars. Whoa, about to pull out here. We got the 16, of course, up front. He just wants to be up front everywhere he goes. That's Leo Pena. He got a bounty on his head. $5 to the winner. They pretty much going to be giving away $5 this race because Leo's got a bounty on his head, right? Let's take a look at Leo Pena right here. Alright, that number 16 car right there, he's got a $5 bounty on his head, so he's got to win this race to get $5. If he don't win, the winner of this race gets that $5. So either way it goes, $5 is going to go to the winner of this race here on SRTV Network, and that is from the Total Domination Racing, man, the TDR League over here. EJ Jones just won $10, man. Let me get 5 of that, EJ. Let me get half of that. Alright, they're getting set to go green. It's going to be our first feature of the night. The UMP Modifieds here at Knoxville. It's going to be a 30-lap feature race here. Leo Pena starting on the front row. He's got the 33 car on his outside. Rodney Brown on the second row inside the 74. Blake Brown on Blake Brown's outside. Guess who? The 777, I believe. Oh, I mean the 444. I'm blind as a bat. Chase Howard, the 444 car, the 117. He's out there. It's Derek DeBray. He's starting third row inside. Got the 420 machine. That's Eric Mohr, and I'm a big fan of that. Believe that. And the 13 car, he's out there. It's Gerald Miller, the 51. Keep an eye on that 51. That's Justin Gledhill, the 15 back here in the back. Last but not least, that's Chase Wascom or Wascom. Hopefully I said that right. The green flag's about to go in the air here at Knoxville live tonight. The TDR series is green flags out. The number 16 of Leo Pena throws it on in there. He's got the 74 on the inside of him trying to make a move. That opened up the door for the 33 cars. Rodney Brown, he went right around him on the high side while he had his hands full of the 74. Blake Brown. Blake Brown takes a hit, goes around. The cautions flag's going to fly on that one. So we'll go back and take a look at the replay here. See what happened to that number 74 car. You see they were 3 wide there to 74. Hits that berm, makes a little hiccup in his car. It puts him back to 4th spot there to 420. Throws it in there, catches that left rear there. He didn't go around, so he knocked him one more time. Got him on around there. But hey, the 117 is Derek DeBray. The 420 car. I'm sure he didn't mean that, man. And hey, accidents happen. That's part of racing. Right now we're under green. We're under yellow flag conditions. We got the number 16. He held on to the lead there, but what a battle there as they went through turns 1 and 2. The 33 car, Rodney Brown, managed to make his way around him there on the high side there. Blake Brown in that 74 car definitely put a move on him. Well, let's see what happens when they go green this time by there, because that first one was a good one here. Leo Pena got a $5 bounty on his head, so they're all coming for that number 16 car. And either way it goes, whoever wins this is going to win $5, because if you can beat Leo, you win $5. TDR, Total Domination Racing, man. Check them out. The green flag gets set to fly this time by. It's out. Leo didn't get the start he wanted. Not bad, though. The 33 stuck to his outside there, pushes him down closest to that berm as he can get. 33 makes the move. Dude, that high side seems to be working for the 33 of Rodney Brown. And we got action in the back there. It's going to be Blake Brown, the 74 car. Looked like the 444 got caught up in that one. Chase Howard and the 51 as well. So we got another caution out on the track. So we go back one more time on the replay. So they went green. Let's take a closer look here. 74 car down on the bottom. The 444 is on his outside as they come off of turn 2. Oh no. And the 51 with nowhere to go. Ouch. I hate to see that happen there, man. It's go back live and see what's going on up front here as Leo Pena has managed to hang on to that over the 33 car, Rodney Brown. And Rodney's really making it hard on Leo because he's getting a great restart. He's making that high side work. 74 is in third. Blake Brown, Rodney Brown at 33. Man, it's going to be a battle between the 16 and the 33 on these restarts every time. I can guarantee you that. Let's go to our infield cam for this restart here. Get a better look as they come through turns 1 and 2 this time by. The green flag's going to be in the air. 20 laps, and hey, I'm not counting them. And I should have been, but hey, I made a mistake. So here we're about 5 laps in. We got about 15 to go. That's my guess. Hopefully I'm right. All right, getting set. Let's do this thing. TDR Racing over here, $5 to the winner. EJ Jones, he's leading the street stock division. Leo Pena, man. I was looking through the names in this league earlier. They got a lot of great people over here. If you're interested, check them out on the league sessions in iRacing. Total Domination Raceway. TDR. They got a lot of good sponsors. They run a lot of great events. They got a lot of contests. You can buy t-shirts, 50-50 raffles, all that good stuff over here with the TDR guys. Tyler Blankenship runs these. Well, he's not the main guy. I guess you could say he's the main guy. There's about 4 or 5 of them that make all this happen, man. They got a lot of great help over here. So check them out. Check them out on Facebook, all that good stuff. Green flag. The 33 was ahead of him there. Let's see if he can make that high side work. Leo down on the bottom. The 420 gonna put him in the middle. Like he lifted just a little bit so there wasn't any contact. The 74 on the bottom got the 420 on his outside. Eric Elmore in that 420 machine. Leo Pena hangs on to it. We take a look at some of the other guys. Oh. See that? That was my bad. I apologize for that. Leo Pena hangs on to the lead. The number 33 right behind him. That's Rodney Brown. A little bit of mishap right there as he hits the wall. Opens up the door for the 74 car. Blake Brown slides it in there. Rodney Brown fights back though as he pulls back up on the bumper there. 420's looking to make a move. As soon as they get together, he's going to slide on in there. Leo Pena done bounced out of the scene. He knows what's good for him. He said, I'm going to stay away from all that madness. A little bit of problems back in the back there. Might have a caution come out, but I don't know because I'm going to stay focused on the 74 here. He's running second right now. He's been in a couple accidents there, so to be able to come up and still run second here, he's doing a phenomenal job on that. A little bit of contact. The 117 had to check up there for the 33. Derek Dubray in that 117 car. 420 stuck in the middle right now. Leo Pena off turn 4. Still got the 74. They're 3 wide chasing him. Little contact. No harm, no foul. All good. The 33 up on the high side leads that pack there around. The 74 done got away. He's trying to chase down Leo before he gets away here. We're about halfway through this race. Let's go up there and see where Leo's at. There's Leo coming off of 2 now. There's the rest of the pack there. We got the 33 leading the charge. He's running 3rd. So you got 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th right there. Let's take a look at the 74 here as he comes off of the turn 4, crosses the start-finish line. Look at the distance between him and the 16 car Leo. Leo's making it happen right now. Look at him coming off and through the turns, man. running a great line there. As you see the gap between him, it's about 3/10 there or so. So we'll keep an eye on him. There's the second place running right there. The 74 car of Blake Brown, followed by the 33 of Rodney Brown. The Rodney Brown's got that 420 car right behind him. That's Eric Elmore. You see Eric Elmore, that 420 machine. Got the 117 behind him. That's Derek Dubray. This one's about to finish up here. Leo Pena is still holding it down. He's going to take that $5 home. He said, "This is mine, guys." Started on the pole. He's led every lap so far. He's had some challenges there battling the 33 car of Rodney Brown there on them restarts there, but he just couldn't do it. He couldn't get around that number 16. That number 16 of Leo's been putting the smack down all night out there, getting dirty. Slideways around this track there. As he's got a car in front of him, he barely misses it. That's going to be the 51 of Justin Gledhill. It's going to bring out the caution flag here. So we're winding down the laps. Let's go see what happened to that 51 car. Looked like he just got a little bit loose there. Spun it sideways there. Here comes the leader, Leo. He gets it out of his way just in time for Leo to get around him there. Didn't cause no problems there, so good job on his part there. We go back live here. You see the 51 takes it to the pits. Leo Pena, this is the 74's last chance, as well as the 33 to make it around. How many laps we got to go, Tyler?
12 laps in the books right now. We got 17 laps to go, 30 laps for the Pro Lates, 30 laps for the UMPs. Street Stock's will be running 20 laps tonight. We got 12 complete right now. We got a couple courtesy laps for the spin out car there, the 51. See him rolling back onto the racetrack now, so we're going to get back out there and continue the show.
Yeah, Leo Pena's looking good. He's got the battle of the 33 on them restarts. So, hey, man, we'll see what happens. Right now, it's going to be a little bit different, though, because well, we'll see how it works out. I don't know if they're starting single file or double file right here. So this is the 33 and the 74's last chance to catch Leo, because unless they have another caution, now they have another caution, then hey, maybe, but we'll see. Right now we're still under caution as the race admins are taking care of some things, and hey, man, we appreciate them for coming up here and filling us in. About 15 laps to go on this race here. It's a 30 lapper at Knoxville. Then we're going to throw the street stocks in your face. I think the late models may be next, though, but it's 20 laps in the street stocks. It's 30 in the modifieds and the late models. So let's see how it turns out. 74 going to pull up on the outside. They're going to go double wide here for this restart. Right now, we'll go through the grid here. 16 of Leo Pena starting on the pole. He's got the 74 Blake Brown on his outside. Second row inside, the 33 of Rodney Brown. On his outside is the 420 car of Eric Elmore. Third row inside, the 117 of Derek Dubray. Third row outside is the 15 car of Chase Wascom. Hopefully I said that right. And the fourth row, we got the 444. That's Chase Howard. The 51 on his outside, Justin Gledhill. And riding around there in the back inconspicuously. It's like the 15, or no, I think it's the 19. Could be wrong. Green. What a start there by Leo Pena. He's going to lead the battle, and up to the guys behind him. And that's what he's been looking for all night, a great restart like that. The 74 comes out of that in second. Blake Brown managed to do that. The 420's running third right now, Eric Mohr. We got one up on the high sides. They come off at turn 4 to complete one more lap. Look at them battling back there. The 33 cars right behind the 33 there. It's the 15, the 117, the 444. '15 gets into the wall. That's Chase. 444 had to slow up a little bit there. 74 is fighting with everything he can throw at it to try to hang on to that second spot and run down the number 16 of Leo Pena. The winner of this race is going to get $5, and I guarantee you everybody out there wants that money. Leo's got that bounty on his head, and he's definitely driving like he's got a bounty on his head. As you see him right here coming off of turn 4 to complete one more lap as your race leader. He's led every lap so far in that number 16 car to 74. Blake Brown, he's been running up in the top 5 this entire time. The 420's running third right now. I don't think they got anything for Leo at this point, but you never know. Anything can happen. This is called dirt racing, and they're out there getting dirty here at Knoxville Raceway. Leo Pena running right outside that groove there. As you see the battle between the 33 and the 15. 15 got a little shooken up there, had to catch it and come back at him one more time there as it's snowing like a mug here. 16 car coming across the line. We're coming down to less than 10 to go. Check out the sights and sounds of this here, and I won't run my mouth so much. How about that? And that's the end of that one. You got the winner of that. It's gonna go to Leo Pena. He gonna win $5 on that, and that's gonna put a bounty on his head next week, I believe. But we'll find out here sooner or later, unless that's a caution. We had a caution, man? Wow. I didn't see it, did y'all? I ain't seen no wreck. Alright, well, back to it then. The 16 of Leo still up front. They're going to line them back up. And I guarantee you it's going to be a shootout because there's only a couple laps left to go, if any, in this. I thought the race was over there. So right now we're under caution. 74 going to start second there, Blake Brown. Second row is going to be the 420 of Eric Mohr. And the 33, Rodney Brown. Third row is going to be the 117 of Derek Dubray. And the 13 car, I apologize, Gerald Miller. Had to get me a drink. And then you got the 444 Chase Howard, the 51 Justin Gledhill, and the 15 Chase. So, all right, the green flag's about to throw. There it is. Now that's the kind of restart Leo was wanting. As you see, a little bit of contact there. The 33 bobbles a little bit there. That's Rodney Brown. The 74 closing in on Leo. It's the closest I've seen anybody to Leo Pena so far. As the laps are winding down. Leo hangs on to that lead. The 74 running second. Blake Brown and the 420 car of Eric Elmore rounds out the top three. Let's see what's going on. We got a battle between the 15 and Chase. We got the inside, on the inside of him is Chase Howard. So it's Chase versus Chase here. Oh, he gets loose down on the bottom. Looks like the high side's where it's at. Go up front here. See if the 74 Blake Brown can catch up to Leo, and not yet. The laps are winding down. I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop Leo at this point. And if anybody knows Leo like I do, they know that it's hard. It's going to be hard to beat him. He's wicked fast. And I'm sure he's well known out there in the iRacing community. I call him Leo. His name's Leo Dan Pena. .420 is trying to move in, it looks like. Move in on Blake Brown, the 74 car. And let's ride along with that 420 machine just for a hot second. He's got a dirty visor and a eyeball of the, he's got an eye full of that 74 car, Blake Brown's. They're both chasing Leo around at this point. They come off of turn 4 here. They pulled away from the field there. We got a lot of separation in between them. Plenty of racing room. The 420 moving in on the 74. Excuse me. We'll see if he can make that pass here as he slides on up to the high side. Leo. What happened to the 74 car, I do not know. But that's going to put an end to it. Leo Pena, the race winner here for our first feature race on SRTV Network. I apologize for that. With the TDR series here, the Total Domination Raceway. Leo Pena finishes first. Let's see if we can get a better look. Followed by the 420 machine. 420, the 15, the 444, the 13, and the 51, I believe. 420 machine is Eric Elmore. The 15, Chase Wascom. He started in the back on that last restart, so he managed to hang on to a good one. The 444, Chase Howard there right behind him. It's Chase and Chase. A couple chases out there. And the 13 is Gerald Miller, and the 51, Justin Gledhill. Great race. Pretty good race there, but you about to see some real good racing now, because we're coming up on our feature event for the late models here, the pro late models, by the way. These are the fastest ones out there here. We got the 72 car, Brett Wasness. He's headed out. He's got the 14 starting on the pole. That's David Galloway Jr., the 14 car. Check out that pits. Crazy, crazy. All right, there they go. Number 91's out there. That's Tyson Pankow. Looks like the 14's gonna be on the pole. David Galloway Jr. on his outside. He's got that 72 car. Brett Wasness. Y'all see that at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen? You tell me what that says. Either way, second row inside is Tyson Pankow in the 91 car. He's got the 30 of Tasman Smith on his outside there. Third row inside goes to the 167 of Ryan Couch. On his outside, he's got that number 6 car, Ryan Bronson. Fourth row inside goes to the number 5, that's Kyle Bethel. On his outside, he's going to have the 02 of Chuck Carter. And at the tail end of the field is Michael Holloman. Take a look at Knoxville here. Did you see him running around the backstretch? So we're getting set to go green. 30 laps here with the Pro late models for the TDR series, the Total Domination Racing. Check them out on Facebook. Congratulations to Leo Pena for that last race. Green flags in the air. The 14 takes off. David Galloway Jr. leading them around. The 72 of Brett Watson is right behind him. The 91 is battling as Tyson Pankow. He had the 30 on his outside of Tasman Smith. You see him 3 wide there. The number 6 of Ryan Bronson. Oh, the 02 gets caught. Chuck Carter, he hung on to it there. The number 5 of Kyle Bethel. Looked like a little contact between him and Ryan Bronson. And the 6 as the 7 slides in there, gives him a tap. No caution on the track. The number 14 still leading them around. David Galloway Jr. He's got the 72 car. Brett Watson is right behind him. As they come into turn 3. Still leading them. No caution yet. David Galloway leads them around, followed by Brett Wasness. Take a look at some of the guys running around there. The 72 and the 14 have checked out a little bit. They've opened up a gap. Third place is not far behind, though. That's the number 30 car, Tasman Smith. Five laps into this race. They've moved up to the high side there a little bit, right above that slick groove. Still got that number 14 of David Galloway out front as he comes off of the turn here. It looks like the 72 is starting to close that gap a little bit. Brett behind the wheel. The 30 of Tasman Smith gets into the wall a little bit there. Right behind him is going to be the 91 of Tyson Pankow. Or Pankow, I don't know how to say any names at all. But regardless, we got some great racing going on right now. We're about 7 laps into this one, 30 laps at Knoxville. Take a look back up front. You see how far away they've got the 30 car right there. He's in 5th. Or not 5th, I apologize, 4th. David Galloway still ahead. Looks like he's starting to pull back away from Brett Wasness in the 72. And Tasman Smith still running in third there, holding on to it. 91 car in fourth, Tyson Pankow. It's your top four. See how Ryan Bronson's doing. And that number 6 car, he's got that 02 of Chuck Carter right in front of him. Kyle Bethel in the number 5. We're 10 laps in as they cross the start-finish line. We're about 10 laps into this one. Look at the lead he's got there. David Galloway Jr. is flying around this track. Let's take a ride with David. See how he's whipping that thing in there and he's sliding through them corners. He's starting to come up on a lap car there. I think that's the number 7 of Michael Heileman. Coming up on the halfway point here in this race here. Look at the lead that David Galloway's got over the number 72. There's the 72 car right there. Brett Wasness running a heck of a time. I mean, David Galloway Jr. ran a 3:41. I take that back. David ran a 6.7, a 18.67. Brett ran a 18.8. So David Galloway's about a 10th faster, a little over a 10th faster than Brett. Brett's 2/10 faster than the 91 car of Tyson Pankow. Chuck Carter's moving up through the field. He ran a 18.9, and the 30 car of Tasman Smith. He ran the fastest time last lap. So keep an eye on that 30 machine. We're watching the battle between these three. It's Ryan Couch in that blue and white late model there. He's got the number 5 of Kyle Bethel breathing all over his back deck lid there. The 02 car, Chuck Carter, putting the pressure on Kyle. Oh, gives him a little tap there. It knocks him up onto the berm. Kyle hangs on to it. They dive down into the turn. 2 wide, side by side. He hits the berm coming off the corner. They're still side by side. Just past the halfway point of this 30-lap feature race here with the Total Domination Raceway League here on iRacing. Fastest car out there is still the number 30 of Tasman Smith. Problem is, he's too far back. He's gonna have to step it up there, but he is running in 3rd position right now behind the number 72. That's Brett Wasness. David Galloway Jr. is right there. Let's see if we can get a better look here. As you see, David Galloway is coming around the bottom of your screen right now. 1st place, bam. There's your 2nd place, Brett, 72 car, 30. So they're spread out. Then you see a big gap between him and Ryan Couch in that blue late model right there. So that's a look. As you see the lead he's got on them. Keep an eye on these guys because they're fighting hard. The 02 of Chuck Carter, the number 6, Ryan Bronson. Let's ride along with Ryan Bronson, see the battle he's doing. Oh, he had to lift. That's gonna... He's gonna have to run him back down there. Coming to about 10 to go. He's trying to get back to the inside. Let's look at your race leader here, David Galloway Jr. coming up on the tail end of the field. Not quite, but hey, he's close. He's definitely put some distance between him and Brett. As you see, we'll go to the start-finish line and show you how far back. As he comes off of turn 4 right here. Crosses the start-finish line, boom. Brett Wasness, boom. 30 of Tasman Smith. Here comes Ryan Couch. Kyle Bethel. 02 Chuck Carter. There's your leader. See, he's not far behind. That's gonna do it. Unless they threw a caution. David Galloway Jr. really put the smack down in that one as he dominated every lap in that 30-lap feature to bring home the checkered flag. Great job on his part, as he's going to celebrate that win on the front stretch here at Knoxville Raceway. Check him out. The number 14 car, David Galloway, your race winner here for the 30-lap feature, the Total Domination Racing iRacing League. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in for this event here. We got one more race coming right at you here, the Street Stocks. It's only 20 laps, but guess what? It's going to be a blast watching these guys. It's going to be door to door. They're going to be banging. They're going to be bumping. And they're going to be sliding. And most of all, and most important, they're going to be getting dirty and having some fun out there. That's the main thing. You got to have fun. That's what it's all about. We'll take a look at some of the guys that's about to come out on the track. The 26 of Peyton Bright. Right there, he was fastest in practice. E.J. Jones in the 84 car. Now let me give you a little rundown of what's going on with E.J. Jones. Hang on just a second. Alright, so E.J. Jones has won 3 in a row here. And Greg Tuberville, which is the 20 car, he's 35 points behind him in the standings. E.J. Jones is going to have to drop to the back in this event, in this last feature race here. But like I said, Greg Tuberville, he's 35 points behind him, so E.J. Jones is your points leader. Starting on the pole, Peyton Bright. On his outside, the 23 of Jim Franks. Second row inside is going to be the number 20 of Greg Tuberville. That's what I was saying. Watch out for that car. You see it's a tracker boats, it looks like. The number 34, second row outside, that's Field Miller. Third row inside goes to the 07 car of Justin Pruitt. He's got the 17 on his outside. That's Chad Bird. The 42 car, Glenn Irwin. The 83, TJ McGuire. The 00 is Michael Whitlock. The green flag's in the air. Now these cars are super quiet, so a little bit of contact. The 83 goes around. That's TJ McGuire. The 19's hard in the wall. Oh my God. He had to call the Hanover Wrecker Service, and it actually They got the fastest toe in the world. Did you see that? We'll definitely go back and take a look at that replay real quick because, wow. That was a mess. So this is where they get the green flag here. Matter of fact, caution's out. So they're side by side going into the corner. The 19 taps him, nowhere to go. Tries to miss him. Boom, the 87. Landing height, he got him. Not on purpose, not intentional. That's just what happened out there now. So the 26 holds on to the lead there while they're under caution. The 23 still up there in second. Jim Franks. The 20 car, Greg Tuberville. Fourth place is the 34. So a lot of green. It's awful quiet, man. I don't get it. You hear that dirt? Them engines are soft. Side by side, coming out of the corner. Peyton Bright down on the bottom in the 26. Looks like the high side of Jim Franks is making that high side work. The momentum might be up there as they're about to go 3 wide. It's going to be a Greg Tuberville sandwich. The 20 car moves it up out of there. Says, no way, I ain't having it. He in that third spot. They're side by side for fourth. That's the 34 car. Field Miller. Field Miller takes over that fourth spot. What a move on his part. Oh, a pile up. The 83's involved. That's TJ McGuire. As he stopped on the tracks, that's going to throw a caution flag. Let's go back and find out what happened to TJ. Three wide. Looked like he hit the berm a little bit. 3 wide in front of him. That was the 20 at Greg and them. The 42 goes around, causes, it's not his fault, but it causes some contact between some other cars there. Let's go back live and see if TJ's still out there. Oh, yeah, he's still out there. His car don't look too bad there. He's in the back though. Let's go back up front. Peyton Bright. Still leading them around. That's the 26 car there. So a lot of the spots up front haven't changed. You see the same starting spots here. So top 4 still in the same spot with Peyton Bright leading them around. Shout out to all the viewers. Love you guys, man. Jay Weezy. I'm by myself tonight, so I hope you can put up with me. Mondays, I'm off. Got nothing going on Mondays. Green flag's about to come out. Let's see what happens here. Oh, what a start there. Greg Tuberville looked like he bumped him and just gave him a nitrous boost as he shoots up into the front there. Little contact between Greg there. The 20 car. They all hang on to it, no problem so far here, but they're side by side. That's Greg Tuberville and the 34 car. Bill Miller in the 34 car. See Greg still fighting on the inside. Let's see if the bottom will pay off here. He's got the 84 looking. The 84's down on the bottom there too. EJ Jones. EJ Jones trying to get to the front. He had to start in the back for this one. So keep an eye on the 84 car as your points leader over here for the street stocks at TDR. Looks like the momentum's up on the high side. The 20 gets up on that berm. It's going to lose a little bit of track position, but he made it work there as EJ Jones is battling for that 4th spot. EJ He said, I ain't got no room. Give me some room. They're side by side still. EJ and Greg, they're the 1 and 2 points there. EJ's got 35 points over Greg in the 20. And it looks like he's going to make his way around if the high side gets checked up here by the 34. Usually the high side's where it's at. But looks like right now, oh no, Greg and EJ come together there, made a little bit of contact. No problem, but it opened up a door for Justin Pruitt there to slide in there in that 07 car. Greg managed to hang on to that spot. Now EJ's moving in. He's trying to make a pass on the 34 car. Phil Miller in that 34 car. It looks like the bottom's working there. We'll see how it pans out. 26 car still leading them around. Peyton Bright in charge of this one. It's a 20-lap race here. We're almost halfway through, or around halfway here. What a battle going on. EJ Jones is just moving his way up like the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side. Is that how it goes? I ain't gonna sing. Either way though, great race going on right now as EJ's looking to make a pass on the bottom. He's getting underneath the 23 car, Jim Franks. Jim Franks started second. If he can get around the 23 car, then he'll be able to make a move on Peyton Bright in the 26. But right now he's got his hands full of Jim Franks in the 23 car. He's been making the bottom work very nicely. He slid around a few guys so far, and he's got that left front right up on the bottom of that berm. Let's keep an eye on the 84 car. He's taking the shortest way around, which is right along the bottom of that berm. You can't get no closer. You got that left front tire touching it. Look at the 26 squeezes him up on the berm. Gives him no room on the bottom. It's going to be hard to pass a guy that's doing that to you, man. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. EJ Jones, now he's got his hands full with the 23 again. He got around him once. Jim Franks in the 23. He's up on the high side. They're side by side again. As you see, the high side worked that time by. The 26 car pushed him down below the berm, man. I've never seen that happen. Great job from EJ. I mean, that's sportsmanship right there. You know, he definitely had a chance to spin him out if he wanted to. It would have brought a caution out or whatever, and could have caused a lot of cars to get some damage. But EJ did the right thing. He checked up and he, you know, dropped back a little bit, which opened the door for Jim Franks in the 23 car. So now he's got a battle, all because he wanted to be nice. He's got a battle with Jim Franks all over again, as now you see both of them's catching up to the Peyton Bright in the 26. But guess what? Peyton can't block both lanes. There's no way he can keep two cars from going around unless he makes his back end about 5 cars wide, and that's hard to do here. Jim Franks said, who cares? I'm going around the high side. Y'all can have the bottoms. They're coming up on a lap car. Oh, no. No, not EJ. The 19 was a lap down. Willie Brown in the 19 caused EJ to lose a lot of track position. That's going to bring out the caution flag. Let's go back and take a look. That was crazy. They were 3 wide coming off the turn here. He checks up, gets behind Peyton. They pull a slide around through here, 1 and 2. Or, yeah. He tried to get out of the way. The 19 tried to get out of the way. He just couldn't do it quick enough. And that's what it was. That really caused a lot of damage to EJ in the 84. Well, we're gonna have to go back live and see what his car looks like here. Let's take a look. 26, not so bad. The 84, a little bit wrinkles. That could cause an issue, that might not. We're gonna find out. The catbird is gonna be, or the catbird seat. I would believe the 23 is in the catbird seat, John. Yeah, my friend John, which has been up in the booth with me a couple times, he uses catbird seat. So I figured I'd throw that out there for John. All right, we're getting set to go green. So we're winding down. It's only 20 laps, and it's green. Peyton got a great start there. He might be able to hold on to it. The 84 of EJ right there, still battling back and forth with Jim Frank's lap after lap, trying to get around him there. He got around him once, then he had to check up on the bottom there as Peyton Bright held him down there. So nothing wrong with what Peyton did. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, hey man, you know, the 84 could have turned him if he wanted to. He chose not to. And that's what racing's all about right there. And that's the best part about being in a league like this, where they respect each other and all that good stuff. But that's going to end it here for the 20-lap feature. And what a great show they did. EJ worked his way up. He got third out of it. You know, you can't complain with that. And that's, you know, part of racing there. Actually, we're under caution, believe it or not. And I didn't see what happened there during. I didn't see a caution, but it's only 20 laps, and I thought that one was over. I take that back. So EJ's going to get one more chance to try to pull off a win, just like Jim Franks is in the catbird seat, like I said. So we're gonna find out who's gonna bring this one home tonight. Hang in there with me. So you're watching Total Domination Raceway Racing League over here on SRTV Network with Jay Weezy in the booth here. Like I said, there's only a couple laps left here in this event. And I've seen a lot of good stuff going on so far here. Field Miller. It's a good looking car. It reminds me of them old Trans Ams. Some older guys. Some of y'all young cats might not know what I'm talking about. Shout out to all the viewers, man. Like I said, I love you guys. The world needs a lot more love, and I'm here to give it. We're getting set to go back green here. TDR at Knoxville to finish this race out. What is the world? What's that? It puts EJ up in second. So the admins, they must have went back and looked at the replay. And, you know, when the caution came out, EJ had that spot. So it puts Jim Franks to third, which is even better for him. Maybe. We'll see. So far, the bottom's been paying off. But I have a feeling that that outside line is going to work for EJ. So on this restart, the 26 is definitely going to take them to the green. That's Peyton Bright in the 26 car. moved it back. What in the world? They confusing me now. Alright, so they decided, no. Jim Franks is going back up front, and that's just part of it. You know, they gotta go over the replay and decide when the caution came out and all that good stuff. So every now and then it have a little hiccup here and there, but the green flag's in the air almost. He's got it out and he's about to wave it. He did. Green. Peyton Bright gets a good restart. Jim Franks on the outside. He didn't quite pay off like I thought it would. The 84 sticks it to the bottom. He's looking to the inside of Peyton Bright, and on the outside, Jim Franks is there 3 wide. Peyton Bright tries to keep it on the bottom. He wants EJ to check up. He pushed him all the way down onto the apron. He's willing to... Wow. It's going to cause an accident if he don't hang on to it, man. Peyton Bright was looking good, but it opened up the door for the 23 car. Jim Franks, he's going to pull this one. Going to pull off of this. The 26 is going to try to make a run back at him. EJ got set back to 4th. The 34 car moved in. It's Field Miller running 3rd. EJ, hands full of Field Miller there, but he's right behind Peyton Bright, which has been giving him all the trouble. We got a battle in the front. We got a battle in the back. A lot of great racing going on here. The TDR series. EJ Jones was sliding on in there. Phil Miller hanging on to it. That 3rd position there. EJ's just fighting and fighting down on the bottom. This race is about over with here. Right now, Jim Franks leading them around. Peyton Bright in 2nd. Phil Miller running 3rd, and EJ is in 4th. He got all the way up there, almost had that past the 20. Looking at the bottom. Fighting for that 5th spot there over the 07 of Justin Pruitt. The 20 takes that spot. That's Greg Tuberville. He's 2nd in points. He's 35 points behind EJ. Now EJ's the next car in front of him unless he gets around the 34, Phil Miller. The 23 is pulling away. Jim Franks. Peyton Bright tried everything he could do to, I mean, he threw the kitchen sink at it. That's gonna do it. What a race. Man, between Peyton Bright and EJ Jones, you know, that's one I'm definitely going to go back and watch for sure because, you know, how hard it was for him to get around. He never did get around him. That's because he made it so hard. But congratulations to Jim Franks in the 23 car for pulling that one off. Peyton Bright, he finished 2nd in the 26. EJ Jones worked his butt off and came in 3rd. Like the 34 car. Jim Franks. Oh, I'm sorry, not Jim Franks. That's Phil Miller in the 34 car, followed by Greg Tuberville. The 07's right behind him. That's Justin Pruitt. He finished, what, 5th? How you doing, Tyler?
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I was watching that battle between EJ and the 26 car, Peyton Bright, and he was trying everything he could to keep EJ from getting around him there, and he just couldn't get around him, and it opened up the door there for the Jim Franks to move in and steal the win in that 23 car.
Yeah, a lot of things costed a few of the drivers there in that. You got Greg Tuberville lost a few positions on that. Peyton Bright, of course, lost his opportunity to win there to Jim Franks. Jim drove his butt off the whole race. It was a great show. Guessing the EJ must have had a couple things going on with his car after that bump.
Oh yeah, you know, that 19 was trying to get out of the way, and you know, he just couldn't get out of the way quick enough as they come off the turn there, you know, and you know, he tried to get out of the way, just couldn't do it fast enough. So that was an unfortunate incident there for EJ to get caught up in, and it did put a lot of damage on the front end of his car, but he managed to come back, battle pretty good. But like you said, I think it kind of hurt him a little bit.
Yeah, you'll have things like that. That's it's one of the benefits of having these race series. We'll be able to talk to the drivers, let them know when leaders coming up on them. But it comes behind that wheel right there. It's up to the drivers to make things happen.
We good.
Yeah, well, all in all, it was an exciting event over here between the street stocks, the late models, and the modifieds, man. Which one was your favorite? I know I like the late model race was my favorite, man. And, you know, of course, the street stocks was exciting.
Yeah, David Galloway had a hell of a run. Very good driver. Him and Brett Wareness, you'll see them up front a lot. It's they definitely put on a show when they come. But you got great entertainment in every class, all kinds of competition. You got some great drivers here at TDR. We're lucky to have them come here and support us and help us out. As far as the favorite goes, I was really rooting for EJ on that one. He had a tough job there, coming from the back all the way back to the front. Really, just a lot of excitement in all the classes. Hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, he worked his butt off. EJ did there, and he finished right in front of Greg Tuberville, so he kind of separated himself a little bit further there, increased that 35-point lead there on the points. Just barely, though, because Greg was right there behind him in that number 20.
Yeah, great show tonight. I'm actually getting ready to head down to Victory Lane there. I'll holler at EJ and see if I can get him up and holler at you, if that'd be all right with you.
Yeah, definitely want to get an interview in with EJ, man. I'd love to ask him a few questions, so if you can, bring him down. We're gonna go down to Victory Lane here. Hang on just a second. We're gonna, not Victory Lane, but the pits. We're going to the pits. We're gonna go to Victory Lane too. We're gonna try to talk to Jim Franks if we can. EJ Jones, this is Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth. You got a copy?
Absolutely.
You know what? I was watching that battle between you guys there, and you know, you come all the way from the back there. He did everything he could.
Sam, not in here, right?
To keep you from passing him. I mean, he was pushing you up on that berm there, and you know, you did the right thing by lifting, but I know you didn't want to. So what'd you think about your race, and what was going through your mind when you got caught up in that lap traffic?
Well, yeah, the lap traffic didn't help. I already had damage from the first wreck, and I just decided just to keep driving it. The wheel at least was still halfway straight, so but that was just really good, hard racing, and that's really fun. I was here in my seat with my heart pounding as if I was actually on the track.
Yeah, and it looked like the bottom line was a little bit faster than that top line, but when you were battling there for that top spot there, it opened the door for Jim Franks to get around there on the high side, and after that, it was no looking back for him, man. But, hey, man, you had a great run out there. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I got to thank my friend Charles Cosper, who got me addicted to this addictive hobby. Also got to thank my friend Peter Delavan. He has a little rig at home, and on Saturdays before I got my setup, I would play on it for like an hour or two. And besides that, I really don't have anyone else, I don't think. TDR, got to thank them also. The league has been a lot of fun this year, and I even won some 50-50 money out of it. So I got some money for DraftKings and to buy more 50-50 tickets.
Hey, man, they had a lot of great stuff going on tonight. You know, you won $10, and I think Leo won $5, and you had a lot of good stuff going on over here, man. So, hey, man, congratulations on your performance tonight. You definitely put on a great show.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully we get to see y'all do the broadcast again next week. I was actually, when I wasn't racing, I was actually watching it on my TV in the living room.
Oh, yeah, we had a blast up here, man. Yeah, hey, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and everybody out there watching enjoyed it. You know, we couldn't do it without the viewers and all the drivers out there. So y'all are what's making it hey, and what y'all do out there on the track makes it easy for me, because y'all make it exciting. Y'all get me all excited up here.
Man, I was just having a blast. My heart was pounding, and it's like, just breathe, breathe, breathe.
Hey, man, good job. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Where's our race winner at? Who we got? Galloway. Let's get a word in with Galloway if we can. Galloway, this is Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth. You got me? Oh, I didn't get you. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man, what a performance tonight. What'd you think about it?
Well, I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. Rolling Phil, I did a lot of testing last night, just to try to see what I could work out. And, you know, they updated a lot of new stuff with the pros and the supers, and I really wasn't sure what was going to happen, to be honest with you. And, I mean, I put a lot of laps in, like I said, last night, and I'm glad I did because the hard work paid off. And I threw up a server right before, I think around 5 o'clock my time on the East Coast, and I got my team in there, and, you know, we just crunched and crunched, turned a lot of laps, wasn't gaining nothing. And, I mean, you know, TDR puts on a great league here. And, I mean, you know, I'm coming around to the new update. Really wasn't sure if I liked it or not. Definitely like it with the pros, but for the, you know, the racing that we had tonight, I'm glad I showed up, didn't have any power outages like I did last week at Williams Grove. But I mean, we got the thing on rails, and I was a little nervous at the beginning with Brett being right there, because Brett's my teammate, and me and him share a lot of info. Tyson Pankow's my teammate, and Tasman Smith, they all drive for my team. And it was nice to see them all come out and on a show. And I mean, we all work together, and it paid off tonight with having 3 or 4 of us in the top 5, which is nice. And it's just finally showing, you know, who we are as a team. And hopefully we can get better from here on. I came close so many weeks in a row trying to capitalize on my mistakes from last week, you know, Lanier and everything like that. And I mean, it's just, they put on a great race here tonight, and I couldn't do it without, you know, TDR putting it up, and I appreciate everything they've done.
Yeah, man. Hey, you're in a great league over here with the Total Domination Raceway, man. These guys over here, they do it. I haven't never seen anybody do it like these guys, but whatever they're doing it right, man. But hey, you look good out there, and like I like to say, you put the smack down on them, that's for sure. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank, you know, my team for putting up with me on a day-to-day basis and not telling them everything I do to the cars. Or, you know, I give them setups to help them get close to me, or I give them exactly, just tweak it here and there for my liking. But I want to thank everybody on the team. I want to thank TDR. You know, I want to thank Brett Wasness, Tyson Pankow, Taz Smith for racing me clean. And, you know, I just want to thank everybody that's put this. Without them, I wouldn't be here. And when I first heard about the league, when it first came out to me, I think I got in it the second week out or something like that. I had never run in a league besides VLR with supers. And to come to this with the pros and see that they're running classes at night, I was happy to see that, because I don't think there's anybody else putting 3 classes on the same track a night. And it gave us an opportunity as a team to, you know, really work hard, see what we could do with it. And I mean, you know, I just want to thank Tyler and TDR for what they do. I want to thank Brett Wasness for putting up with me and letting me design his cars and being a part of my team. Without my teammates, I probably wouldn't be here. I just got back into iRacing about a couple weeks ago from being off for 2.5 months, and I've been on a mission ever since I came back to try to figure the cars out better, to try to get us better so we can go compete and be fast. And it proved it here tonight that, you know, we might not run with the best of the best, but we're certainly getting to that stage. And I mean, the way TDR puts this on, I cannot wait to see what they come up with for the future. I'm really excited.
Yeah, man, you can tell by your performance that you was ready to come in here and show everything you had, man. You did a great job out there, so congratulations on your win tonight in the late models.
Thank you very much, and thank you for casting fun.
Hey, absolutely, man. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
I'll be here till the season's over.
Jim Franks, Jay Weezy in the SRTV booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'll tell you what. I said it earlier in the race. I said, you know, Jim's sitting in the catbird seat he's up there. He's just waiting for them to get into it. And as soon as they do, he's going to move in. He's going to steal that win. And sure enough, you did it, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was hoping to clear him early. I threw some stuff at it as far as the setup, and it was way too loose, so I had to run the top. So on that one restart, I almost got stuck in third on the bottom, and I probably would have took out the field had that happened.
Yeah, I know. And EJ was battling his butt off there with Peyton Bright with that 26 car. And, you know, Peyton was doing all he could to keep him down there. But what he did was let the door open, and you went through, man. You really showed out tonight, and you came home with the win. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank everybody for, you know, the good race we had. Tyler and the guys at TDR for sure for putting this all together. This is a pretty neat deal. It definitely feels like you're at the racetrack. I got to thank my girlfriend for dealing with me, sitting in front of my computer all the time. I got to thank my homeboy Paul. He's on Facebook rooting me on. So it was a good night of racing.
Yeah, man, I thank Paul, too, and all the viewers out there that hung in there and watched this race, man, because, you know, y'all put on a great show out there. We're taking a look at some of the laps as we talk to you, man, and it couldn't have worked out any better for you. And good luck next week, man.
Thank you much. I appreciate it. I hope I get to talk to you again.
Hey, you too, man, Jim. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Well, Tyler, you with me?
I'm with you.
Dude, I enjoyed it up here, man. And, you know, there was a lot of people out there watching. And you had a lot of great things happen tonight. A couple people won a little bit of cash, you know, $5 here, $10 there, man. And the 50-50 raffle. And Leo with his points, with the bounty on his head, you know, kind of paid off for him there. So congratulations to Leo on that. And on his win, I know we didn't get a chance to speak to him, so congratulations to him for his win in the modifieds, man. What'd you think about the race this evening?
Just a great event. Great place to be. Got to thank our guys up there in the press box helping put on the show. Really, just get on here, rub my mouth a little bit, but those guys back there are the ones doing the real work. Just can't do anything without your team, just like David Galloway was talking. You know, there's teammates there that want to stick with you and put up with you through the week to make things like tonight happen and come together.
Yeah, man, and, you know, like I said, you had a lot of battling going out there on the track tonight at Knoxville Raceway, and it was a pleasure to be over here with Total Domination Racing, man. And, hey, if anybody's out there watching, check them out on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, all the links and all that stuff's in the description below. If you're on Facebook, search them up, Total Domination Racing. And shout out to all their sponsors. Check them out. They got some great sponsors over here, like Hanover Record Service, Domino Printing, Eichstead Productions, and the Hub, man. Sim racing giveaways. You can't beat that. And, you know, we're not going to leave out the other guys. Evil One Graphics. A lot of great guys over there. Take care of a lot of great paint jobs, too. And a lot of graphics design and Trash Panda as well. I had a lot of fun tonight over here. Especially, it's kind of hard being up here in the booth. But like I said earlier, with all the excitement out there on the track, it makes my job that much easier. So congratulations to all the winners tonight. And congratulations to TDR for putting on a great performance over here. And it was a pleasure being here. And thanks to all the fans.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank SRTV Network for coming out and broadcasting tonight. Hopefully we get to work with them a lot more in the future. Done an excellent job on the broadcast. Couldn't have been happier. You know, here at TDR, we really wanted to pride ourselves on giving the most immersive feeling to being at the racetrack. We know we have people out there that it's winter time, they don't have a chance to go to the track, or some people have medical problems who ain't able to go out and tolerate the dust at the track, and this just gives them a way to come to the track, enjoy themselves, be at the comfort of their own home, and still see a great race.
Absolutely, man. And hey, I enjoy it. I mean, I get on here and I run some laps all the time, and like I believe it was Jim Frank said, it's addicting. You know, it's hard to get away from it, but it's a lot of fun, man. You meet a lot of great people. The iRacing community is full of a lot of great people. They love to help and support each other. And we appreciate all the help and support we get over here. And a lot of people ask me, about SRTV. And if you're just wondering, it's Sim Race TV. So keep an eye on us. Check us out on Facebook. And like I said, TDR, it's our first night with TDR. So I hope y'all hung in there with me. And hopefully everything looked and sounded okay for you guys. And Tyler, I appreciate you having me over here.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll catch you later.
All right, have a good evening.
For SRTV Network, I'm Jay Weezy. Until next time, you know what to do. Keep getting dirty and have some fun.